Hang on, let me just adjust the setting on the camera for your top.
It's great to be back out with Paul and Shane for a forest camp. The weather's pretty good, there's some rain forecast, but at the moment, nice sunny weather, a little bit of wind, not much. It's forecast to be like that right through the night. Big news though, it won't be dark until well after 8 o'clock tonight. What a game changer.
So this is the Outdoor Research Helium Bivvy, the 2026 version. Comes with some really nice aluminium deck stakes. You get 4 with the bivvy, and then connected to it is its matching vestibule. I'm sorry, it is called a vestibule, not porch. A vestibule tarp which just goes over, just clips on very easily there, and you get 2 more stakes for that to put there. So it's simply a case of putting your trekking pole under, and now you've got what I think is a really nice shelter. The incredible thing is the bivvy and the tarp weigh 650 grams together. That includes the stakes, which is just ridiculous. Let's hope it performs well. So I'm here in quite good conditions. This is going to be my my summer kit if it works well. Great. Slightly different configuration. I've set the pole a bit higher, and I've just pegged in one side and just wound this bit up there to give me just a one-sided shelter. I'm going to sit in there and cook, so just scanning around my equipment. There's my backpack, which will, before tonight's out, will go inside a pack liner. There's my shoes, which will go inside another pack liner. That's unfiltered water on that side. I'm keeping that all to that side. I've had a couple of drinks. That's one of my cook sets all out here. Left all my cook sets stuff here because I'm going to cook some food now. I've got my Leviathan 900 sleeping bag on top of my big Agnes there. I think the rest is self-explanatory. There's my food on the right hand side, which you're about to see in a minute. I'm getting a bit croaky, so don't be at all surprised if the rest of the video it's all text typed over the screen because you can't speak. There's a few midges around. They're not causing us any bother, but we're all just experimenting with different midge kind of repellent stuff. I'm just using an incense stick, which worked very effectively last year, so I've got that set up.
And good morning. What a lovely night's camp. The most important job of the day is out of the way. I've got cuppa ready. Great night's sleep. Got down to 7 degrees at 4 o'clock last night and then rose again to about 9, and it's steadily come down to about 8 degrees now. There wasn't any wind. There was some strange creature up on, sounded like the ridge, which we thought was might have been a deer. But thinking about it, it could also have been somebody in a tent snoring all night, in which case they've had a really good night's sleep because they were doing it all the way through the night. So the plan is cooking me breakfast, packing down, but I made a bivvy, so everything's nearly packed down. You can see it's in bags and stuff, so it's just a question of putting it in my bag, so it's really easy to pack down when you're in a bivvy. You can be on your way in lightning tape, quick time. Yeah, just not reviewing this bivvy yet, but a quick sort of comment on it. It's much smaller than the school in lengthways. My sleeping mat came almost to the end, whereas in the school you've got a good foot of headroom at the end, so you can put all your stuff in front of you. But you wouldn't want to do this in this bivvy because at the head end is where you get in. So if you put your stuff there, it's in your way. So consequently, things have got to stay in these. What I always do in bivvy is in here is a dry sack. And in there is my backpack and any other bits that I want to sort of keep dry. My electric kit I always keep near my head end, simply because you want to get your battery in. Move out the way, the time-lapse camera. You like your charging bank and your head torch and spare head torch if you need it and that kind of stuff. Hand warmers, they're in there. That always stays just here. Oh, all the alarms are going off because it's 6 o'clock. Enjoy. Well, that's packed up, all put away. No trace left. We just got to put our backpacks on, really. Don't know if you can see just over my shoulder, just here. These characters arrived quite late last night. It wasn't dark, but it was getting on that way. And guy came over and said hello. I said, "Were you planning on camping here?" He said, "Yeah, you've got our pitch." So I said, "Well," I said, "there is a quarry just up there. It's only a 5-minute walk." I said, "Oh, other end of the where we are." "No, we're not walking any further." I said, "There's one just 5 minutes down here." So he went off walking, and the woman who looked like she was going shopping around the town centre, loads of bags and stuff, and looked around this bit here, and there was a lad with them who just stood there, and he comes back, and they went over there, and I said, "You're not pitching there, are you?" I said, "Well, we're far enough away from you." I said, "Well, you're not really." I said, "Well, you shouldn't be there anyway, because you're only supposed to have 2 tents." I said, "Well, you're not supposed to have any, really." But I said, "And actually, there is only 2 tents. There's loads of tents there." Can't argue with them. So they weren't. They did make a little bit of noise, but nothing excessive. But it's just not on, is it? It's etiquette. Anyway, I'm not. Hope they have a good camp. They're still. I haven't seen any signs of life of them. Yeah, bless them. So our plans are. It's 7:45. Walk back to the van, see what the time is then. We may go into Hallisage and have a hobbit breakfast. Maybe, we'll see. It's been a brilliant camp. I'm really impressed with the bivvy, the Helium Bivvy. I will be doing a review when I've used it a few times. I love the way the tarp attaches to it in its what I call a tulip configuration, where it's got like the bell at the end of it. It's okay, but it is quite low. But in poor weather, that would mean the difference between getting wet in your bivvy and not getting wet in your bivvy. You can set that up, get the vestibule up, and get underneath that without getting into your bivvy, and set up under there and cook under there perfectly adequately. Really good. And then you've got the option, like I did, unpeg one side and loop it over, and it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. Definite. It's going to enable me to do a lot more versatile camps, a lot lower weight camps. So first of those will be next week. I'm going back up onto Kinder next week, and I will be doing an ultralight walk-in and camp. I've got a couple of things I want to talk about. So that's brilliant. Best camp ever. Of course. See you next week.
Shane showing off.
Way!